In this video, you will learn about IB outlet and IB action. So let me have Xcode. Xcode, create a new project or just close it. Come here, new project. Here, iOS app, next. So the product name is, let me set this, login. So here language is Swift, or if you want to have Objective-C you can select it, or otherwise Swift. Don't worry about this right now, and these two are the frameworks, just leave it and let me click on next. Let me keep this on the desktop, create. Now the project has been created. Here you can see the files, and the point is here you can see the main.storyboard file. This is the interface builder. Here I can build the user interface. In the Vcontroller we can write a code here. So in the user interface or main.storyboard file, here we have a view. So here we can see the hierarchy here. This is called a view, and I can change the background color of this view. Here in the right side you can see all the options. Here you will get in the attribute inspector, you can see all the options like background color of the view. Just let me click on this, then let me change the background color. Let me take this. Yeah, okay, fine. So let me design the view on the view here. So I need two text fields and one button to set up a login page. So where I need to go to have all this button as well as the text fields. So here in the iOS SDK they have provided the library. Let me click on this. I can have all the options here. I can select whatever I want. Let me take the button. So here I can see the blue guidelines. So based on that I can set up wherever I want. Okay, fine. This is called login. Okay, so this is the button, and let me have the text field, UI text field. Yeah, I can have it. Yes, I can set up. And another beauty is I can copy it as well as I can paste if I want to have the two text fields. Okay, instead of drag and drop another one, just I can do this. Okay, I can set up. Fine. See, you can see the guidelines. Based on that you can set up. Okay, fine. Okay, now the point, the design part has been done. Now I need to go to the coding side. So where I need to go? So we need to go to that vcontroller.swift file. See here you can see this UI kit. It's a framework, it's a class. This is the syntax of the class. In the class I can have a function. This is the syntax of the function. View did load is a function. Okay, so now I need to have the text fields as well as a button here. If I want to assign a value to the text field, or if I want to access the text field in the Vcontroller, I need to establish a connection to the Vcontroller as well as the main.storyboard. These two are different files. How can I establish a connection to the text field, button to the Vcontroller? We have already seen the hierarchy, right? In the Vcontroller there is a view. To the view I have added this. See, you can see this button, text field as well as another text field. Okay, so now let me come here. How can I establish a connection to these two text fields as well as a button? Here the beauty, they have provided IB outlet as well as action. Okay, so how can I establish a connection? I mean, if I enter the values here, for example username and password, then if I click on the login, so how can I access the username? How can I access the password which is entered in a UI part? For this, let me do it. Yeah, here I can have Vcontroller, and here I can see where is that? Okay. Let me do it. Okay, fine. See the beauty. Now in the keyboard control, just drag and drop here to establish a connection. See, from the storyboard file to Vcontroller file, I would like to establish a connection by using action. Let me leave here. I can see another pop-up. This is called action here, where the Vcontroller is a file, and I need to give the name for this button. Like, let me assign like this: button login tab. And you can see there is another option, UI button or any. Let me take that any. And event, there are so many options are there. So touch up inside. If I use this, I can click on here, it will establish that the event. So when I click on that, the event occurred, so arguments is a sender. We will discuss later about this. If you want to keep it none, you can keep sender event. Okay, let me click on connect. See the beauty. This is a beauty. What is this IB action? So this is the syntax of the function. So whenever I click on the login button, I am expecting some event here. Okay, so now let me do it for IB outlet. Okay, no. Let me do it. Oh, what happened? Let me do it IB outlet. Okay, see this. Earlier I have seen the connection for a login. I have seen here that action. Now I would like to see the outlet. Okay, I will explain the difference. Now where in the Vcontroller name is username text field object. Okay, then type is UI text field, and the storage is strong and weak. So we will discuss later about this. See, and you can observe that outlet here. Let me establish a connection. See the beauty here. I can see IB outlet, and I have another one here. Let me do it. Okay, so outlet, and this is called password, and UI text field type, and storage is a strong. Okay, now the point is, from the storyboard file to the Vcontroller, this you can observe the circles here. See, if I keep it here, it is showing that the connection. If I keep it here, it is showing that the connection. If I keep it here, it is showing that the connection. This is the way you can establish the connection from storyboard file to the Vcontroller. Now what is the IB outlet? What is the IB action? So IB outlet, it's a keyword. IB action is a keyword in Swift. You can use these two keywords for variables. You can use that IB outlet. For button action, or if you are expecting some events, you can use that IB action. If you are expecting some action, I mean if I click on that button, if I expect something, you can use for IB action. And if I want to assign some text to this, or if I want to assign the value to this variable, so which is already have in the user interface, like on the view, if I want to assign the value, if I want to access the value, you need to have that IB outlet. These two are the keywords. If I don't give that IB outlet, if I have only variable, if I assign the value here, I cannot access here. For example, if there is no connection IB outlet to this text field, for this text field, if I enter the value in the output, I cannot access here. If you have an IB outlet here, so the beauty of this is you can access the whatever the value is going to be entered, I can access here where in the code. That is a beauty. Okay, right, come here, let me click on this, let me close this. Okay, let me come here. Now let me try to access the value. For example, now I would like to do something, login. So here what should I have to do? I need to check that the username has been entered or password has been entered or not. If both values are here, I can allow them to the next screen. This is what we need to check for the login. So let me come here, let me use the code if, what is that text field, username text field dot, what I'm going to be entered, text dot count, is not equals to 0. Okay, and what is another one? Password dot text dot count is not equals to 0. So here I'm using the if condition. If both the conditions are true, I would like to allow print success, and I would like to print the username and password values. See, username text field dot text, and print password dot text. Okay, so what is this and what is this? So we will discuss later. Fine, and let me select that the simulator. Okay, let me run the code. We'll see, we have used IB action and IB outlet for the variables, IB action for the function. Yeah, this is a simulator I can see, and I'm waiting for that the design. Yeah, let me enter the values. So here username I would like to enter test at gmail.com. Now the password I would like to have dot, or let me give that some 1234. See, actually the password 1234 which should be in a secured format. So we'll see how we can design that. Let me click on login, and I would like to see the output. So I have entered the values in the text field here. Now I would like to see the output. Let me click on login. This is a beauty. See here. So success, this is a print statement which we have used, and the username is this one and password is this. Now how can I set up the secure for this text field? Come here. Okay, and you have the attributes here, and this is the text field attributes. Now you can see something called option secure text entry, so you can check this. Okay, done. Now let me run. Build succeeded. Let me enter the value, and test at gmail.com. Now I would like to enter the values. Yeah, see the beauty, let me click on login. Yes, I can see the output. This is the way you can set up IB outlet for the variables, IB action for the login. Thank you.